Hey guys, what is up? So I assume the majority of you are here coming from my previous video, or at the very least are already familiar with this franchise, but if you are new to this franchise and are here hoping to learn the basic details about this series, or the different watch orders, you are unfortunately in the wrong place. I recommend you go watch my previous video on that exact topic, because in this video we are only going to talk about the full chronological timeline for the anime. Two caveats I need to say before we get started, so the light novel and manga readers do not boil me alive in the comments. You can skip to this time in the video if you do not care about this. 1. Yes, this is the anime only timeline. Meaning, while yes, the timeline is heavily based on the full chronological timeline of the series, the anime unfortunately does diverge in small ways, which breaks the pre-existing continuity, which is why the anime has its own timeline. This leads into the second point, which is, as mentioned at the end of the previous video, I arrived at this full anime chronological timeline after spending about a month making this infographic. However, in case you are wondering, the majority of that time was spent making the full chronological anime timeline for that infographic, because ironically, there is no source that is 100% correct on this topic. So, before you start linking to things like the unified calendar to prove me wrong, which I have already seen by the way, I will leave a link to a long Reddit post I have made about this exact topic where I go into further detail if you want to know more. But ultimately, I had to compile information from multiple sources, meaning, yes, I had to consult the wiki, multiple different Reddit discussions on this exact topic, and the official Japanese anime timeline to make this. And all of these sources still had at least one mistake mixed into the facts they were presenting, which is why I inevitably decided to just rewatch everything, paying close attention to the day-night cycle within every episode of the anime. So, if you want to learn more about the complications within this full anime chronological timeline, and why I had to inevitably move certain episodes to different places within the timeline, please check out the Reddit post I made, link in the description. If you want to give me some constructive criticism about the infographic, I prefer you do it there. With that out of the way, let's jump right into this because we have 9 installments including 159 episodes, an OVA, and a movie to cover, so let's go. We start with episodes 1 through 4 of Railgun Season 1. Next comes Railgun episodes 6 and 7, followed by Railgun episode 8, which coincides with Index Season 1 episode 1. Next comes Index Season 1 episode 2, followed by Railgun episodes 9 and 10. Then Index Season 1 episode 3, followed by Railgun episodes 11 through 13. Then Index episode 4, followed by Index episode 5, which coincides with Railgun episode 14. Next, Index episode 6, and then Railgun episode 5. Following this comes the Railgun Season 1 OVA, and then Railgun episodes 15 through 21. Then Railgun episode 22, which coincides with Index Season 1 episodes 7 and 8. Then Index Season 1 episode 9, and then Railgun episodes 23 and 24. Followed by Railgun S episodes 1 through 15. Then Index Season 1 episode 10, followed by Railgun S episode 16, which coincides with Index Season 1 episodes 11 through 13. Then Index Season 1 episode 14, followed by Railgun Season 1 episode 18. Then Railgun S episodes 17 through 20, followed by Railgun S episode 21, which coincides with Index Season 1 episode 15. Next, Railgun S episode 22, which coincides with Index Season 1 episode 16. Then Railgun S episode 23, which coincides with Index Season 1 episode 17. Next, Railgun S episode 24, followed by Index Season 1 episodes 18 through 20. And then Index Season 2 episode 1. Then Index Season 1 episodes 21 through 24. Followed by Accelerator Season 1 episodes 1 through 12. And then Index Season 2 episodes 2 through 7. Then Railgun T, episode 1, and then following this comes Index the movie. Then Railgun T, episodes 2 through 3, which coincides with Index Season 2, episodes 8 through 12. Then Index Season 2, episode 13, followed by Railgun T, episodes 4 through 15. And then Index Season 2, episode 14. Next, Railgun T, episodes 16 and 17, followed by Index Season 2, episodes 17 through 22. Then Railgun T, episode 18, which coincides with Index Season 2, episodes 23 and 24. Next, Railgun T, episodes 19 through 21, followed by Index Season 3, episodes 1 through 3. Then Railgun T, episodes 22 through 25, followed by Index Season 3, episodes 4 through 10. Then Index Season 3, episode 11, which coincides with Index Season 3, episode 15. Next, Index Season 3, episodes 12 through 14, which coincides with Index Season 3, episodes 16 through 17. And then finally, Index Season 3, episodes 18 through 26. And there you have it. That is the current complete chronological timeline of events for the anime, with as few episodes as possible breaking the pre-existing timeline. Now, two things about this timeline that I should clarify. One, as you probably would have noticed based on the date this video was uploaded, the second half of Railgun T has not been released. So, how do I know where to place it on the timeline? And that is because, again, I have checked the dates in the manga, and based off of the amount of content traditionally adapted for each episode of Railgun so far, which is a very consistent 2 chapters per episode, I am very confident about the placement for those episodes. However, of course, that is just an educated guess, which is why I put little triangles next to these episodes. So, for those episodes specifically, you might want to keep that in mind. This is also why, unlike my previous video, I did not include the potential Season 2 of Accelerator in the complete chronological timeline, because we just do not know what exactly each episode is going to cover. So while most likely the entire season will follow Accelerator Season 1 and happen before the rest of Index Season 2, I decided against including it on this timeline for that reason. Second, if you are wondering, yes, there are exact dates for every single episode on this timeline, and in the infographic I linked to in the description, I give you exact dates for every single episode I have listed. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the infographic in the description. It is really interesting to see this visualized because you realize that not much time at all has passed within the series, since Season 1 of Railgun started in July, and Index Season 3 ends at the end of October. So really, it has barely even been 4 months within the series, which is kind of crazy to think about. But anyways guys, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like if you liked it. I make new videos every so often, so if you're interested, maybe you would like to subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications when I upload. I promise the next video will come faster than this one. Like I mentioned earlier, all the information I have covered is in the infographic in the description, so go ahead and look at that for more knowledge. Also, if you want to check out more of my videos, you can hit one of the 2 videos on screen right now. And with that, my name is Aniosophy, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, and peace!